Hey everybody, this is Melina from scrapbookingwithme.com, and today I wanted to share with you the November e-club kit. We got a bunch in the bag. We got the 8-page digital that comes with it if you are a subscriber, and right now we have quite a few of these left in the shop. Because it is Christmas themed, I wanted to get some extras, so if anybody wanted to buy a one-time purchase, they could. And you also get, with the one-time purchase, Happy Christmas to you, the 8-page digital link so that you can print off your own 8 pages as many times as your little heart desires. But we'll get to this in just a second. I wanted to show y'all this. I have some more papers somewheres. I printed them 2 different sizes. This is my Santa tags and cards digital set that I just love. I just love how they turned out. And if I could find, I guess I didn't print this one out a second time. I thought I did. Anyway, I printed on cardstock. I printed on the heavyweight copy paper. And I printed them 2 different sizes. So this is just what my printer prints out, and it was like 97% or whatever. So this is what size they came out. And then I put this one on like 99%, so I got a little bit bigger of a tag on that one. They're on a very vintage kind of backgrounds, and they're very vintage kind of Father Christmases. I collect old vintage Santa Clauses, so this was right up my alley. I had to make just an exclusive Santa kit. So that is it. It's 5 sheets. This is the second sheet. Printed just a little bit bigger there, and then this one's on cardstock, and this one is on this little word phrase is just on some like torn notebook paper. I thought that was cute, just to take up that space that's right there. And then this one, so cute. These little square pieces are perfect to mat on a 3x3 card. So I've got that information out there. And then a little bit bigger here. Still really good mat on a 3x3. These are sideways, so you could punch a hole in the top, make them little tags, put a little tag topper. It's part of his little hat there. And then these tags. So traditional tag shape with Santas on them, and then I've got some 2-inch circles, and then this one I printed just a little bit too big because it cut off the bottom of my circles there, but I'm good with that. So that's cardstock, and that is the premium weight copy paper, and then this one is the cardstock too. Oh, I see it. It's in the floor. So I knew I had printed it. I just didn't know where it got off to. So this is the premium weight copy paper, and this is the cardstock, and this is like 97%, and this one's at 99%. I have found with my HP printer that I can't print like the ephemera pieces, ephemera sheets. I can't print them borderless because they fall off the page. So anyway, that is my Santa tags and cards digital set, and they would be so cute on your packages this holiday season. So be sure to run over there and purchase those. I think that the whole set, 5 pages, is only like $3.99, and you can print it as many times as you want. So that is that digital set. Here is the digitals that go along with the November e-club kit. I don't know what is going on today, but my camera is like wonderful. It's like a really clear, love it. My internet must be really, really good. They told us that this new internet might take a good week for it to get all, everything smoothed out and all the wrinkles, all that stuff. So maybe that's what this is. I love it, whatever it is. So there's one. I did not print these borderless either because I am not, I don't think, making a journal with this one. We are going to make a few projects with this kit, but I don't think I'm going to use these as journal pages. I'm going to decorate with these pages. They're gorgeous. Mama did such a good job. Love, love, love these. Look at that Santa. And then you have a page of pockets. We are going to use these because one little project we're going to make today is a folio. So each month, if you are a subscriber to the E-Club kit, you know that you get a mesh, like waterproof bag that it comes in. And they are reusable. And what I usually put in these after I have used up all of my E-Club kit is I put my digitals in these. So if there's some digitals in a, sheets in a digital that I didn't use, I put them in there. I can even put a label in there. Let me know what digital is in my mesh bag. So we've got some enamel dots. We've got a whole pack of Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Dear Santa collection. You get lace, you get some washi tape, you get some gold star brads, some foam, dimensional foam dots, another little pack of ephemera. So this is, oh no, I got an extra pack. I don't know how that worked. Anyway, my husband did bring it home to me, so maybe that's why I got an extra pack of ephemera. He knows I love ephemera. Then you get a stencil. This one's Let It Snow. There was like 3 or 4 different ones in a pack. Everybody got one, so you might not get the exact same stencil that I got, but there is that. I love that washi tape. And there was 4 or 5 different kinds of washi tape too, so you probably won't get the exact same one I got, but this one has music notes and Santas on it. So right up my alley. And then some cardstock. So if you are a card maker, you got plenty of cardstock. It's showing up a little bit, that red is showing up a little bit brighter than what it actually is. It's kind of like a true Christmas red. And then you get an envelope with a card base. So we are going to make a Christmas card today. I'm not usually big on making cards on my channel, but every once in a while, especially during the holidays, you need to make some cards. And if you're not a card maker, totally fine. But we're going to try to use up this kit. I'm all about getting kits, killing a kit, getting those kits used up. Let's get our scissors out so we can look at this beautiful paper pad from Simple Stories. They are really up in their game as far as the vintage stuff. I love Simple Stories. All of their simple vintage collections, whatever it says after it, spot on beautiful. This one is Dear Santa. And in true Simple Stories fashion, we have some cut-aparts. Those are so pretty. And then it's just kind of like worn words and things. They're so pretty. I just love it. And then you get 2 of each one in that. So, I would like to make a couple of Christmas ornaments. I don't know that I've ever made Christmas ornaments on my channel either. But I'm just totally into the season. So, let's see what all we can create. I do want to do let's go ahead. I'm probably not going to use this side of that paper, but I love that. And I think I can just get the other one that's just like it. And let's see how many circles we can punch out of this. I saw someone, and I will try to link it, below, make a Scandinavian ball ornament. And I would like to try to recreate that. We shall just see what I can get done. So it looks like I can get 6 out of this, and this is 2 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. So let's get these punched out. Okay, then move everything around so it's not right up under me. Then I'm going to fold them and try to match up the scallops. I'm not going to be too crazy with that as far as matchy-matchy, but yeah, I do like that. So I think I might do half of them one way, half of them the other way, like folded opposite. So I'll do 6 with the snowflakes showing outward. I don't know, I keep looking up at the screen like it's like a totally different screen because it's so clear. I love it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, and then let's fold the other ones the other way. I have no clue what that's going to do to the final outcome. We shall see, huh? So fold all of them in half. If you've got just a regular circle, no scallops punch, go for it. That's what the one that I saw was. It was just a regular circle punch. Didn't have scallops on it. So we're going to see how this Scandinavian ball ornament works with a scallop circle punch. We shall see. Alright, so now I want to do, I want to get my glue. And if you've got a glue gun, go for it. Now what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue at the top and the bottom where the fold is. And then I'm just folding it up, and we're going to get something a little bit heavy and sit on top of them as I put glue. Just top and bottom, just a little bit. And we're smushing it together. And then just lay it up underneath something a little heavy. Okay, so we're going to do that to all 12 of these. Who knows, we might have to punch a few more. I think the person that I watched was actually working with 20. So I don't know if 12 is going to work or not, but you know, I don't really make a lot of 3D projects anymore, so we shall see if this works. I got some baker's twine from my stash. It's black and white, so I thought it would go really well with this. So now that I've got 2 different patterns, I think I will line mine up back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just makes sense, right? That way we don't have a one side of the Scandinavian ball ornament will look one way and one side will look another way. So let's do them back and forth and kind of line them up like this. And then we're going to do this. Just one line right down the middle, and then sandwich the other on top. And one line of glue down the middle, sandwich the next one on top. See what I'm doing here? Just make sure they're lining up correctly and you're pressing down. And with the scallop circles, I'm going right on the direction of that one scallop right there in the middle. So that works out well. So just layering up. And we're just going to see how it turns out, y'all. Keep putting that one line of glue on there. And then making sure that everything else is pretty much lined up. All right, then put you some glue down your spine, because you pretty much made a spine back here. So all your scallops are pointing out that way. I just put some glue down that way. I'm going to lay this down. And then I'm going to put a knot in my baker's twine. Cut it right below that knot that I just made. And lay my baker's twine on that spine. Lay my baker's twine on that spine. And a little bit of glue on top of the baker's twine. Now you see where hot glue would probably be even better than just regular old paper liquid glue, because it's going to dry a whole lot easier and quicker. You don't have to wait on anything. Okay, then you're going to put one little line just like you were when you were sandwiching them together. We're going to hope for the best. You're going to pull from one side and one side. Okay, I'm very excited because this is very much working. Okay, you've got your string in the middle. Don't let it get caught on the glue that you just put here. And then you're going to sandwich those two pieces together. Hold it. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Oh wow. The lady I was watching do this, I've got to find her video. I can just put in Scandinavian and I can find it probably. Anyway, she was using old book pages. Oh my goodness, y'all, it was so pretty. Okay, so that is your view from the top, and once everything is dry, you can kind of manipulate it some more so it's not wonky. But look, it looks like a little flower from the top. And then here it is on the sides. That is so cute. It is so stinking cute. And I love the every other one is a different color. So you could totally do one just all red, all green, whatever. And then you've got your hanger here, which I made mine too long, but you can always put a knot in the top of that and then hang it on your tree. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. So there is our first little project, and you could also put, let me see if I can find one. Oh yeah, seam binding. And let's see if we've got a festive color. This red right here. If I can get it out. Sorry for the crinkly bag. Yep. Get this out and tie a bow at the top. Ugh. Let's be super duper extra. Let's do it. Okay. Around the top where you got your baker's twine, tie you a knot. At the very top. It's going to be so cute. It's kind of like a little disco ball. Yay. Okay, so there. And tie our knot. Pull our tails down. Super duper cute. I'm going to even up my tails. And a little bow at the top of our Scandinavian ball ornament. Yay! Look at the bottom of it. I didn't show you that. Look at the bottom. That is so cute. I love the scallop circles. Yay! That worked out so well. So this is a 5x7 card base. So let's do some paper, just a little bit smaller than 5x7 for our background. Oh, I love that, but not for a card base, but I love that. Ooh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. If I do the card like this and not like this, that works. Yep, we're going to do that. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm going to cut this at probably around 6.5. I don't have the half mark. That's why I'm saying probably. And then I'm going to go 4.5. And that gives me quite a bit seen on the card base. Oh yeah, I love that. And let's, do I want to round the corners?
What was that? What is going on?
It's the transformer. Their lights are off and the Avons are off. Oh, now I'm walking to the Okay, we are good. That was scary. It is the next day that I am videoing from what you just saw. It was really scary, y'all. We think it was a transformer that blew across the road, but it's just one house down from us. We didn't have any doors open, y'all. That boom was that loud. It was crazy. Our lights just flickered for just that millisecond that y'all saw. But we did have neighbors whose electricity was off completely for about 2 hours. So anyway, you know, they've been working with the new internet and all of that, so maybe that was part of the what happened, the reason. I don't know. Anyway, whew, glad that wasn't, you know, something bad. Like worse than it was. And, you know, I asked a question right before that happened on the video. And Brandon said, I think that is your sign that you're not supposed to round the corners of that card. So he was actually out on the driveway, just getting out of his truck, talking to someone in the ministry, friend of ours. And the person he was talking to said, Brother Brandon, did you just get shot at? Oh my. It was very funny coming from him because he lives in a different state and very close to a large city that is used to violence and all kinds of crime and stuff. So, and we live in this tiny little small town, you know. So it was kind of funny after the fact. After we found out everybody was okay and oh my. You never know. You absolutely never know what what is going to happen. Oh man, I was going to use this tape like I used to when I was a card maker all the time, and I haven't replaced the tape in it, so we'll just go with some score tape. I like that on my cards, especially the mat that I put down on the card base, because I don't get any of that rippling like you get when you put down, or the puckering that you get when you use liquid glue. So that's why I wanted to use double-sided tape. So we're going to put down this piece from the paper pad that is so pretty. We watched and rewatched that part of that video after I had come in and got settled down. I turned off the recording because I left it going just to go out and make sure of what was going on. And we watched it and rewatched it. I sent it to Mama and Alicia. Oh man, it was crazy that I had just asked a question and then boom. Oh, scared me. All right, and I'm taking my backing off of the score tape with the stylus that's got the pointiest end, and those stylus sets come with 3 scoring tools and then the little pokey tool. We have those in the shop if you are interested. Okay, I've inked around the edges. I'm going to put it as centered as humanly possible without getting out measuring tape. And that's just not something I'm going to do. Okay, there's our little card base. Now I think, what do y'all think? A die cut or 2, maybe. And I might get a sentiment elsewhere if I don't find something in here that I really, really like. Oh, like the bingo card or the Christmas something something card. Let's look here. These are cute. They're already like collaged up for you. That's cute. Y'all know that's my favorite word when making stuff. That's cute. Oh, I really like that. Okay, we're going to use that, but we're going to put something back behind it so it'll stand out a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. I'm still clearing my throat constantly. These sinus issues are no joke. Let's do maybe a little piece from one of the digitals. How about that? Let's find us something that we can put in the background of that and not really take away from. Ooh, how about just like that? So I'm going to need a piece that is about yay tall, and then it needs to be yay long. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try something. I want to add even more of a little something something. I'm going to cut this in half like so. I'm going to ink it up. This is one of those very, very, very fragile pieces of book page. And so it's great to use just as an accent somewhere. I ripped a piece of it just inking it. That's how fragile it is. Okay, I'm going to move that up some. We're going to turn that. Oh, I like that. I think I'll go down just a little bit more with that side. Cute. Okay, we're going to ink. Do I have any pieces that can... Nope, I don't feel any pieces that can pop out of this one. Ink that, and then this is very dark, so you're probably not going to see a lot of the ink, but I'm still going to ink it. And I am going to round the corners of this, just cause. And of course, my corner rounder is going to just eat the corners instead of cutting them, because it's just paper and not thicker like cardstock. Not too bad, it's good. Okay, I think I will glue these little pieces onto the back of this, maybe. Yeah, that's going to work before I glue this actual piece down. That will work. And then this little piece. We'll glue our die cut down to this. Put it in the center. Whoop. And we kind of went a little crooked, but I think it's okay. Just like that. And glue down the rest of it. Then we'll add probably a few of those enamel dots too. Alright, so the enamel dots, there's 1, 2, 3. And then inside I just cut out one of the cut aparts and put them in there. And then I think I will glue this to the outside of the envelope just to dress it up a little bit. It's the rest of that piece of digital I had left over. Cute! There is that. Lovely. And then we have our little ornament. Okay. I want to do one of those. I've done it in a video before, but I just thought this paper would be gorgeous to do it with. One of those wraparound tags. So cut this. Okay, the base is 3.5 wide by 6. And we're going to go ahead and do our tag corners on it. So there's our base. So the tag that we put in here, of course, needs to be smaller than that. And then the little wraparound. So let's do some paper. I'm wondering, yeah, that's going to work. Let's do Santa's little face here, the cut apart card. You could actually do 2 or 3 in here if you wanted to, but I definitely want to use Santa's little chubby face in there. And for our wraparound, I think let's use this. I'm going to go about, keep forgetting, you got to put it in this way, Melina, if you want to read the inches. Yeah, let's do 2 inches wide. And then I'm going to put it back behind it. I'm going to use the grid marks that I have on my, and kind of give myself the same amount of space on both sides. And then I'm going to fold it over and fold it over. Cute. Okay, so that's going to be our wrap. And I'm going to do my little corner notches on this too, and ink it up. I love getting all kinds of stuff done with one kit, don't y'all? Like when you get it, you're like, ooh, I can either make a full journal and use up all the stuff, or I can do all kinds of little stuff to use it all up. And with our E-Club kits, I know that y'all have to do, usually have to do mini journals, but mini journals are so cute. I love them. And I think let's do some eyelets on these. So let me get my Crop-A-Dile and some gold eyelets. And then kind of pick center. And then I'm going to line this up over here and get center on this side too. Maybe that'll line it up a little bit easier for me. Yay. And set our eyelets. And we'll put string or something through those to do our closure. Come on, be nice to me. Yay. You know, it's a swing or miss when it comes to me setting eyelets. Even after all these years. See how cute? And that is totally not in the center on that one. But it lines up. So, I don't know what happened with that, but I don't care. Okay, we're going to go with some, let's do seam binding. Same seam binding we put on the ornament. I'm doing matchy-matchy. And let's go a little double string on this side. And then another little double string on the other side. We're really dressing this up. It's just a little tag, y'all. But, too cute. Okay. There we go. And we're going to double it up. Put it through. And then pull the loose ends through. And I pulled a little too hard because I tore the paper. Yay, Melina! You're so good. Okay, I got a little tear right there. Maybe the glue will help keep it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back side of this just so it stays put where I want it. Okay. And then we can dress up this too if we want to. I'm going to put a little piece on the back of this to reinforce it because I don't know my own brute strength. And I'll just go ahead and match it to the other side too. Just a way to cover up a boo-boo. And then make it match. Okay. And where did our little chubby Santa go? There he is. And he just sits in there. And we tie him up in there. Just like that. And then you can put something like let's staple some of that lace that came in the kit at the top here, like this. Move Santa down. Yeah, he's not staying too well in there, is he? Oh well, we can add some more in if we want to. There we go. And we can add a couple more cards down in there so it kind of bulks it up a little bit. You know, whatever you put back behind this can be layered, so it bulks it up some. There we go. So we got a little tag that's got a place to put some stuff in. You could even fold up some coffee dyed or tea stained papers. And you could have a journaling spot back there. So there is another project from this kit. And from all the little cut-offs, like the little thin ones, if I've got any more. I might not have any more. I think those are too thin. I'm going to be punching tabs out of them, and I'll show you why when we make one of our other projects. But this is a great way to use up your scraps that you have left over, your cut-offs, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to do some little 1-inch circles with the rest of this, maybe, if I got enough room. There we go. In between the tabs I had enough room. Okay, and that used up that piece. So our tabs and circles, let's put them off to the side here, and we'll show you what we're going to do with those in a moment. Okay, I've cut out all of the pockets off of that one page of the digital, and I'm going to cut off this branding strip off of this one piece of cardstock. Fold this in half. And then I'm going to round the corners. And then each of these, I think, will fit. So if we do there and there, we have built-in pockets for the inside. And I think, let's do these pockets on the outside, and it'll just be a 4-pocket folio. And we'll keep some of our extra little bits in here. I love that Mama included 4 pockets on the digital. That makes it really fun and easy to make a folio just with one piece of cardstock. Okay, of course we're going to decorate up. I don't know, do I want to put those inside and put these on the outside? I think maybe I shall do that. So I'm going to put these two here. Yes, I'll have one pocket that something will stick out of the top. I'm fine with that. I'm going to make some kind of little flip out here. This pocket's going to go here. And this pocket's going to go on the outside. So now I want to cover this. And I'll cover this. I think I'll leave that like that. And then we need to make a flip out. I'm just going to cut about that much off of this. And then figure out where I need to make the flip. I'll put that there, and that there. Yep, that's perfect. And I will fold it there. You could always use your score pal, but I'm good. Okay, so it will go like this, and it holds in whatever you put in those pockets, and then you flip it out, and I can put a big pocket there. Let's round these corners and go ahead and round these. And even the ones on the inside that you're going to see whenever you open it up. So just like that, and it, yep, cute. I can go ahead and glue that part down. And you could even do it like that if you wanted to. You've got enough room. That's cute. Let's go ahead and ink these and set them in there. Okay, I've done a lot of the decorating sped up. Y'all don't need to see me decorate all this stuff. Y'all know how to decorate. So here's what we've got so far. And I'm really loving it. So you could close it like that and fold that over the top if you wanted to, or just leave it on the inside. Cute. I see a piece that needs to be trimmed here. Then these little pockets that Mom made, these go in them perfectly with enough lift up top that you can pull them out easily too. Ain't that cute? Alright, I'm stuck on the lip on the bottom of this pocket. And that's not glued down the lip part good enough because it's stuck up, making the stuff so it's not going down in there well. But I will fix it. It will work. The goofy thing is, this went down in there so easily right before I started talking and showing y'all. Hallelujah. There we go. Oh, gracious. Okay, and then we've got a big pocket here. We have a big pocket here. If it's going to happen to anybody, it'll happen to me. That is for sure. Okay, so there's something in there. We can fold up some tea stained paper to put in there too for journaling later on if we want to, and give us a little contrast of color. Cute. These I made very matchy-matchy, and I think what I'm going to do here is put one of these die cuts on there and make it a little tuck space. So have I got a... That's too wide. I was going to say, have I got a wide piece? Oh, like that. So let's do that one. Ink it and just glue it down on two sides so it can be a little tuck space. Just like that. Cool. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to the outside of that because I love how the North Pole is showing there. So then we just need to put something in this pocket. try something, see if this works. It does, it fits. I love that. So it says holiday cheer. It's not a paper that I would probably use just because it's a full 6x8 sheet. But it will fit down in that pocket. Okay, so there's our little folio. That needs something there. I think I will make a tall tag, and we can put that there. Let's use, that's some really pretty paper. So is Santa. He's so big though. Ooh, that would give us some contrast if I made the tall tag out of this black. And let's go about here and cut that. And then we'll probably need to trim off the top too. So if I do that, and I shouldn't have glued off to the edge there. If I do that, then I need to cut off about right there with that tag. Do my corners. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to put a string at the top right now, just for the sake of time. So, okay, that's our biggest project thus far with this kit. There's our Christmas card. There's our wraparound tag. There's our ornament. Let's do another ornament. These are just going to become large journal spots. I'm going to round the corners of that one, and then I'm going to tag corner that with a little round at the bottom. I love Santa. He's my favorite as far as collectibles at the holidays. I love nativity scenes too, of course, the true reason for the season. But I do collect vintage Santas. So that's some large journaling pieces. And I'm thinking about, let's fold this. So we've got these lines on this paper that comes in the paper pad. I'm going to fold this at every line and just fold it over so that you can see what you're doing, and we'll do it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like accordion once we get all of the lines folded. Okay, we've got it all folded. So now we're gonna flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. And any that come out larger, like the very end was a little bit bigger, so I will fix that one. So they are all about the same. So let's fold that one a little bit more. And then we're just going to trim off that extra. Okay, and then same thing over here. We've got some a little bit too much on this side. If we flip flop, we need to make this a little bit shorter, that last piece, and then just trim off that extra. And then flip flop, flip flop. So you've got like a tent or a mountain valley kind of deal going on. And then we are going to glue the two ends together like that, so that we just make us another mountain valley. Okay, And they all go together like that. And then the other two ends together, we're just making another little mountain and valley. I know y'all have seen these made. This is like one of the oldest paper Christmas ornaments I ever made. So now you've got this that kind of looks like a germ. I'm going to get my big circle punch, and I'm going to punch myself a couple of circles. And that's just paper. It's not any kind of heavyweight cardstock. So I'm going to glue the two pieces together. And then I'm going to put lots of glue all over this, especially in the middle. And here's where the, I guess you could call it magic, comes in. You're going to fold this out, and then you're going to fold it over on itself. And you can make these as wide as you want, as small as you want. Mine were, let me tell you how wide this was. It's 2¼ inches wide. So now I've got that fan all made out. And this would be a whole lot easier if you put it down with hot glue gun. I'm going to squish it over to the middle. So it's nice on either side. We've got all that black on that one side. And then we've got that fan on that side. Kind of looks like a sombrero, doesn't it? Oh, I love both of them. Both sides of them. So it was just two pieces of our 6x8 paper. Oh, gotta let it dry, Melina. Two pieces of our 6x8 papers together, and it was cut down to 2¼ wide. I'm using some fabric glue underneath this, but like I said, if you've got a glue gun, instant satisfaction when you use a glue gun on this. There we go. I'm kind of loving the black side. I love that side too, but I'm kind of loving the black side a little bit better. One of our star brads poked right through the middle of that circle. And you don't even have to worry about the prongs. Okay, so you could make a bunch of these and string them, put string back behind, and make a banner. Or you could just do a piece of string at the top here and make an ornament. So I'm going to poke a hole in the top here. Right. Right there. And then just a little bit of baker's twine through the hole. And then tie knot. And you can cut off your little tails. And there's your little fan flower, accordion flower ornament. 2 ornaments out of this. Yay! But I really like the idea of making a bunch of those and making a banner. And you could cut out letters and put Christmas across the fronts of all of these and put them up on your banner. Cute idea. And of course, with Simple Stories, like I told you at the very beginning, they have the best cut aparts. And these are instant journal cards whenever you cut them apart. Okay, then I thought of some larger coin pockets. And I've just got some of the papers from the digital. And I see that I did not cut this like I should have. So, what we're going to do is leave them open. And somebody's going to be like, what are you talking about? Why are you wanting to leave them open? You'll see. They're not going to be closed. We're not going to have to do any kind of policy closure on them. This is the back that's going to be glued down in your journal if you choose to use it like that. You could just put these inside of a Christmas card and send a gift card or, you know, some kind of note in there if you wanted to. Okay, at the corners where you have folded, you can just do a triangle. Don't even need a score pal if you don't want to use one or if you don't have one. And then just kind of maybe right under where the point is of your notch, you just cut out. Cut your side panels. And leave that. That's going to be your flap that you fold up. So see, you're going to do it like this and like this. And then this flap right here folds up. I am going to trim just a little bit more off of that. Off of my side panels because I didn't cut it straight. Imagine that. Just imagine. Okay, when you fold it over like that and like that, and then this bottom flap folds up to close up your coin pocket or whatever pocket that you make. That you make yours to be. And then over here, you're just going to cut off your panels, side panels, all together. No scoring needed unless you just are a perfectionist and need to. Go for it. I'll just cut off a side panel and then I'll look over there on that side and go, maybe I need to trim off a little bit more. There and there. That's that. And yeah, I want my top flap to be a little deeper. So let's go like this. And trim off. And trim off. Fold over, bottom flap. And then top flap. But now, your top flap is going to be left open, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about it closing, because it's going to stay open. And I'm going to round those top corners. I'll go ahead and glue this bottom flap up. And then I'm going to ink the sides. And remember, you don't need to do anything to the back, because if you're going to make yours just like mine, the back's not going to be seen. You're just going to put them in a page, on a page. And then most of the time, when the pouch is in your journal, that top flap is not going to be seen either, because your tag's going to pop out above it. This is just a little pocket that looks like a coin pouch. And then glue up your middle. And there is your pocket, and we need to make a tag to go in it. And if we were to put this on a page, say you would fill up a page like this, and then put your tag or ephemera or whatever inside the pocket that way. Very cute. I love that. Let's make a tag for the inside of it. And that looks like it is just tall enough because I want it to be taller than the flap. And I just need to trim it about there. I'm going to glue this die cut at the top of the tag. And you can make a traditional ribbon topper if you want to. So when you put it in your journal, you've got a coin pouch pocket and easily get to your tag, and that's some more journaling space there. Okay, then I just took one of the papers out of the paper pad. I'm going to fold it up. It is directional, so oh yeah, if I fold it this way, we're good with the direction of it. And then I'm going to fold down my top flap. We're going to make a little envelope. Let's do a rounded corner on the envelope flap at the top. And then do a notch at the top, and I'm going to do a pretty deep one and ink the edges. Now this is like the ultimate thing to use up your 6x8 papers if you've got some. Make some envelopes. They're super duper easy and they hold all kinds of stuff, and they can be placed in your journal. If it's too wide, you know, you make it whatever. If it's too wide this way, they can be placed in your journal like this. Anything you put in there is going to stay. You're going to glue here and here, and you can have that as an extra pocket in your journal, or you can use these in the mail, inside of a card, however you want to use them. Or just stuff them with a bunch of neat stuff and have them as paper organization. Okay, and then I'm going to glue up. You can do the whole gusset thing if you want to, but this is just like the easiest way ever to make a pocket. And I've got just a piece of packaging. I'm putting those tabs down in. So we've got Christmas tabs, Christmas themed tabs, because that's the kit we're using. And just fold that, and we can keep those in there if we want to. We can make the pocket a lot slimmer so that the tabs stick out of the top too. So there's one type of envelope that I didn't ink the bottom of the flap of. Beautiful. Do we have room to put a little die cut on the bottom? We got some room if it's long ways. Cute. I think I'll put it on this side so it doesn't cover up Merry Christmas. And you could always put some cold hard cash in these and send to someone. They would adore that. Cute little envelope. Okay, with this one, I'm going to tear the top. I've got some tabs here. Fold down the top. So this one's going to have a huge top flap, and I'm not hating that. Glue those up. And then our tabs that we punched. It's a little storage, a little tab envelope storage. Cute. Take these out of that packaging and add them in there. So you've got tabs for days for whatever project that you're working on. Or put you a gift card in there and make somebody's day. Put this in an envelope and just mail it to them like this. Cute. I love gift ideas too. Let's tear this. We gotta decorate the outside of this envelope. I mean, that is some plain Jane plaid if we don't do anything to it. Ink around that. Too cute. It says Jingle Bells. All of these that I'm showing y'all today could be great beginner projects too. If you're just starting out with paper crafting and you do purchase a kit from us, this is a great beginner. Hey, that's how I could use that. Okay. So there's another little pouch pocket. We're going to cut this in half at the 3-inch mark. And then we're going to cut off 2 inches from the length. And then fold those in half. And you have 3 by 3 card bases. 3-inch by 3-inch. I don't know if any of these die cuts are small enough for those. That will work. That's the smallest one in there, I think. There we go. We could use my Santa tags digital and put one of those mats on the front, but I'm trying just to use the E-Club kit in this video so that you can see there are truly, truly, truly lots and lots of things you can make with an E-Club kit. I take lots and lots of time picking out everything that's going to go in these, and I give you enough stuff that hopefully, whether you're a card maker, a journaler, a scrapbooker, a mini scrapbooker, whatever you like to do, that you've got enough supplies to do it with. So cute little 3 by 3 cards. These would be cute at the table for Christmas. At each person's little table. Put a little note inside thanking them for coming and being a part of your holiday festivities. Cute little cards. I love those. I've got an idea for these. I'm going to fold them in half. It's the papers that I have left out of my paper pad. And who was it that said at the very beginning of this, I'm not going to make a journal? Oh yeah, that was me. This is just a tiny one. It's a tall tiny. journal that I just had the idea for just a few minutes ago. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put some lace on the outside edge there. I'm going to ink all of these pieces. And I have my cover decorated before I even sew in my pages. I never do that. So this is super duper beginner friendly because it's just one page of that 6x8 paper is my cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages from the paper pad. That's all it is. And then I'm just going to hand stitch this together. I'm cutting my waxed thread. We have waxed thread in the shop at scrapbookingwithme.com. I'm going to plop these together with some big jumbo paper clips. I think there was some jumbo paper clips in Mom's mystery boxes that she put together this week. I had somebody say, "Oh, Miss E, you're selling everything. Are y'all closing?" No. No, we are not. That is how we make our living. It pays our bills. We cannot afford to close the shop. So no worries with that, y'all. No worries whatsoever with that. So you're just going to poke 3 holes. If you've never put a journal together, you're just going to poke 3 holes. And then you're going to get your needle. It's got to have a large eye on it to get wax thread through. Then you're just going to go through that middle hole that you punched and leave yourself some tail here. And then you're going to go through one of the other, top or bottom, whichever one, doesn't matter. This is a great way to use up Santa. I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to use him. Then you're going to go all the way down to the other hole that you punched, way down here. And go all the way through. Just make sure you still keep that tail there. Then you're going to go back to your middle and back through, and make sure that the needle goes on the opposite side of that middle string than this is. And we are. So we're going to pull it through. See, we're not tight here, so you just keep pulling. If you got a tail that's caught down in there, there we go. That helps. We're still not tight. We need to pull it some more. I'm going to take my needle off because we're done with that. I'm going to go ahead and take my clips off. Whoop. Pull too much. Don't pull too tight. Okay, so we're tight enough there. 1 knot, double knot. Then you're going to get something, just something that's got a flat, hard edge. And just kind of smoosh down on that double knot you just made. And then you can just leave it as a double knot, or you can put a bow in it like I just did. Totally up to you. Does not matter. That double knot's going to hold everything for you. The bow just makes it a little prettier. Okay. So there is a tall, slim, mini journal. And this would be great for memorabilia. Like things you buy for the holidays. Or put some tea stained or coffee stained plain paper on these. Be a little bitty holiday journal for you. I love Santa in the middle like that. 2 Cute. All right. So this video has went on and on and on, but I was so excited. I was getting to use so many things. I still didn't even get to use my foam dots. So like if I had something little, a circular, something, another, I could put it on there with a foam dot and it would give it some dimension. And I didn't get to use my stencil. You could go through and use the stencil on some of the plainer pages, that's for sure. So like the snowflake. Here we go, we're going to use the stencil. I just got my ink dauber and we're going to make a dirty snowflake. Right there on the paper. Cute. I used my stencil, yay. Be sure to watch Kara Brandon's video on her November E-Club kit. It is amazingly beautiful. I'm moving all of this so that we can maybe get everything that we have made, cut out, done for this little, with this little kit laid out here so you can see it all. Put all my extra stuff up. Hold on just a second. Okay, so look at all this, y'all. Let's count and see how many items we have ready to use either on our Christmas tree, Christmas decor in the house, in the mail sending to someone, or in our journal. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting the card and the envelope together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 journal cards. 9, that big pocket. 10, the small journal. 11, 12, the 2 envelopes. 13, 14, the 2 big tag journal cards. 15, 16, 17 makes out of this one kit, and we still have all of the foam dots, quite a few of the die cuts left, a little snippet of the lace left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of the digital still left, plus a half sheet left of the kit. Oh, and the little star brads and our washi. Lots and lots of makes from this kit, and I love doing that. I love killing a kit. It's fun. And I hope that y'all got some inspiration. If you make any of this stuff, if you get the E-Club subscription every month, leave me a comment below and let me know what you make with the November E-Club kit. Y'all have a great day. I will leave the link for the November E-Club kit in the description box below, so go grab yours and make you some Christmas makes, okay? Y'all have a great day. God bless. Love y'all. Bye.